Welcome to Wine Skype, Rachel Cordano.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. That's the right way to pronounce your last name, right?
Cordano, yeah.
Okay, because I feel like I know that's not what you're in my phone as.
I finally changed your name from Midday Michelle to Michelle in your last name.
Yeah, no one knows. It's fine. You too. So Rachel, in case you don't know Rachel, Rachel does everything, and that's why we have so much in common. Rachel runs the Rockford Cravings website. She is a wedding planner. She also has a other job, I think, right? Don't you still have another job? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I know you like wine, so I invited you to Wine Skype. Before we get started with the 10 questions to ask Rachel, what are you drinking? You tell me first.
So tonight I am drinking Sauvignon Blanc. It's Oyster Bay.
Ooh.
It's like $11.99 at Target, I think.
It looks very cold, like in a good way.
Yeah, I threw it in the freezer right before our call just so we could have a nice chilly glass. Did you just pop your...
No, I don't know if it's upstairs or next door. Somebody is being loud. I'm drinking this bottle of wine that I got from a charity event, so I don't know anything about it except that it has a $26 on the back.
They didn't remove the price tag?
No, and I won't tell you where it came from, but I figured I'd save it for a special occasion. Because I don't usually spend $26 on wine. I'm more of like a 14 at or less. I mean like $6.99 too, but so it's Kiona Vineyards and it is a red wine. I figured like it's only getting warmer and I have this red wine, so like I might as well drink the red.
Absolutely.
So colder as I like just keep pouring.
I know, I gave myself a healthy pour too.
Okay, so cheers to Wine Skype.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
Okay, so there are 2 rules on Wine Skype, no swearing, just to let everyone know, and you must be drinking wine. So far, so good.
I'll keep it PG, don't worry.
I don't know why I made that up first round, but you know what? When you make it up the first day, you have to keep going with it.
You gotta run with it. I totally.
So those are the 2 rules. So I have created 10 questions for you.
Okay.
And it's just going to be really fun. So let's start with. Do you want to start with bridal questions, food questions, or just regular questions?
I'll let you choose.
Okay. Let's start with okay, this is one of my favorites, and I literally came up with this question in the shower. What smell reminds you of high school?
What smell?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like scent.
Oh.
So I'll tell you why I came up with it, and maybe that'll trigger you. I have some like green shower gel that I was using. Literally, this was like, I just got out of the shower. This was like 5 minutes ago. And it looks like cucumber melon, but it doesn't smell like cucumber melon. And it made me think of high school. So I was wondering, like, what scent did you wear a perfume? Did you use like a lotion or a shower gel in high school?
Well, I was one of those girls that would wear like the Victoria's Secret scents. I think it was called Tease.
Yeah, of course.
And then, yeah, I was one of those girls. That's so bad. And then I also alternated between that and Vera Wang Princess.
Okay. See,
yeah. So those would be my reminders.
Okay. See, that's a fun question. I can't wait. People will comment and stuff, and tell us your scent that reminds you of high school too. So that's like a general question. What TV show are you binge watching right now?
I just finished the 3rd season of Ozark.
Okay. I have heard nothing but good things, but I have no idea what it's about.
You have to watch it. It's very good. I don't want to give anything away, so you just have to watch it. And then I just started watching, Waco. I started watching that.
About Texas?
Yes. Okay. You should watch that too. If you were a fan of Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
And Tim Riggins is the lead character. He's not as attractive as he was in Friday Night Lights. But he's still nice to look at.
Well, is it like it's newer show, so people get old?
Yeah, I think it is actually an older show, but it just got picked up by Netflix.
Oh, okay.
But it's really good.
Last week, other Rachel told me to watch Gossip Girl, and I started watching it, and I realized that I wouldn't have liked it in high school because all I did was homework in high school. But like now that I'm 33, I can identify more.
Yeah, I also was a late comer to that show. I started watching that in college, and I really liked it. I don't think I would have liked it in high school either, honestly.
So funny, right? Okay. What's your guilty pleasure quarantine snack?
Ooh, that's hard because I'm a big snacker. I really have been craving fruit snacks lately.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just like I get on these binges where I'm just eating one snack all the time, and lately it's been fruit snacks. It's
Do you
so
have
weird.
a favorite kind of fruit snack?
I've been switching back and forth between like the Welch's and the Target brand.
The Blue's Clues ones, I'm sure they don't make anymore, but they used to be the best fruit snack.
I used to always eat the Scooby-Doo ones.
Yeah, there's my snack, which I've tried to like quelch a little bit, but literally, and this is so gross, but I dip wheat thins in applesauce.
That's not that bad. I feel like I've had worse things that I've done.
It's good. I don't know. It's good. Don't knock it till you try it.
I'll have to.
Yesterday was Superhero Day. So the
Okay.
question that we're asking is, what superpower would you want? And you can pick like here. You can have two things. You can say like during quarantine, because I picked teleporting. Like right now, I want to teleport because driving to my parents to like wave from afar is too far and I have to pee. So right now I want to teleport, but usually I want to read people's minds. So you can pick two.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say probably read people's minds, although that could obviously have some negative effects. And then right now during quarantine, mine would be to time travel, if that's a superpower.
Ooh, yeah. Where would you go? Forward or back?
Definitely forward.
Definitely forward. This actually was a dumb question. Of course you go.
No, it's fine.
Okay, one more like regular question.
Okay.
How did you name your dog?
Actually, I didn't name him.
Okay.
Austin's mom did. She was sending like rapid fire name ideas, and we settled on Augie.
Is Augie your dog's full name?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And then-
sometimes you know.
Oh, no. Well, we're actually, now that we have a fence in our yard, we're looking at adopting another dog. So I'm trying to think of Rockford-based names.
Okay.
So maybe we'll field the answers on that.
Yeah, that's fun. Everyone is like wants to get a dog right now, which is totally understandable. My oldest brother just got 2 dogs, and my 5-year-old nephew always wants a dog. So I was telling him how my parents, like I named my parents' last dog when I was like in high school, and he was just like, but I named the dog. So I was like, I know Augie is such a cute name, but I didn't know if it was short for something.
Nope, it's just Augie, and unfortunately, I don't get naming credit for it. So hopefully the next one.
Future mother-in-law naming credit.
Yeah, exactly.
Which leads us perfectly into the next section of the interview, right? So Rachel not only is a wedding planner, but she is a very soon bride-to-be.
Yes.
When is your wedding date? This is not one of my 10 questions, but I'm just.
No, that's 15th, which happens to be 815 day.
Oh my gosh, that is so you.
I know, it wasn't even intentional. I was in a work meeting actually, and I was talking to a client, and she said, "Oh, when's your wedding?" And I told her, and she goes, "So you're getting married on 815 day." I was like, "Oh, crap."
You're like, well, I guess so.
Yep, I guess that's just really going to drive home the Rockford love.
Why not? So where did you and your fiance meet?
Well, my coworker, when I was working at the BMO Harris Bank Center, she introduced us. So we technically met under adult beverage influence at Whiskey's in Roscoe or Rockton after Old Settlers days. And then we met again a couple days later for dinner.
Did you feel like, I mean, I've only been to Old Settlers days like once because I didn't grow up here. But I feel like you needed to re-meet.
Oh yes. Yeah. The next day I think he texted me and asked if I remembered anything, and I obviously really didn't.
But you casually for the first time in 10 minutes just went like this and totally just showed off your ring while you were talking about. So let me see that again.
Oh yes. Don't mind my nails. They're very
well. Your nails are a very pretty color, but they're definitely, you're kind of starting a new trend with your nails. So bring it.
I haven't gotten my nails done since before quarantine started, obviously. So that was like mid-March. But I'm committed to just letting them naturally grow out and not ruining them and scraping it off, because I always do that and then they're just ruined for a while. So we're gonna try.
I lucked out. My nails were like just about to be done. Like my manicure was like over right when this was happening. And I had this weird yellow color, which I'm blessed that I chose because it was like almost like skin color. Like not, I mean, my skin's obviously not yellow, but you know what I mean? Like it wasn't red. So I let it just casually fall off and I picked at it like very slowly and it went away. And I was like so pleased. So now I have like, this is like some Pearl $3.99. I order Target pickup with nail polish every week. I'm like, I gotta do something. That's like a big money saver, but also like one of the things I cannot wait to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you got your meeting thing. Okay. It's a 2-part question.
Okay.
What is the scariest part about being a bride in general? Okay. And then currently right now.
Well, currently right now is the easy part, because I don't know if it's going to happen. The possibility of postponing it. And then in general, I guess the scariest part for me was that I would get all the vendors that I wanted, because everyone in Rockford is so talented, so everyone wants everyone so bad, so you're all battling for the same vendors. So you have to really get on it.
That makes sense. And and like obviously so many people, so you know who you want.
Yeah.
And then you gotta. I'm guessing. I've never been married, but I've been in 9 weddings, so like I have like little tidbits of, well, I'm sure you have to stack what's most important and go from there down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we are very hopeful. August is still a long time away. So we're very hopeful, me and everyone else I'm representing, I guess, the world. Very hopeful that you guys. The best part though, and this is true for everyone dealing with like any sort of setback or hardship right now. The best thing is that it's literally the whole world.
Oh yeah.
It's so great.
Yeah. We're all in the same boat.
You hate to be like, oh my God, I'm so glad everyone is dealing with this, but at the same time, it kind of just like it chills you a little, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
It makes you feel like you don't have to explain to anyone, you don't, if you had to move the day or anything, you don't have to explain.
Yeah.
But I think I have one more wedding question. Okay. So you can also give me this as both a bride-to-be and as a wedding planner, if you want.
Okay.
What's the most important part of a wedding?
I mean, aside from the obvious, the person you're marrying, I don't want to sound shallow.
Get that in there.
I guess, do you mean like from a vendor standpoint or just?
I don't know. Like, what do you think? Whatever. What do you think the most important part of a wedding is? Like, for a wedding planner. Okay, so Rachel's obviously, she's a wedding planner too. It's Forest City Events, right?
Yeah, Forest City Weddings and Events.
Forest City Weddings and Events. I knew there was lots of words. I didn't want to mess them up.
Yeah, it is a mouthful.
So, like, when you are being a wedding planner on that day, what's the most important thing? Is like, what's your most important job?
I would say, so I make a timeline before and I send it out to all the vendors and the bride and groom and everybody, so we're all on the same page. So I would just say, like, sticking to the plan as much as possible. Obviously, there are some hiccups potentially along the way with people being late and whatnot, but just having kind of that, like, Bible, so to speak, to go to stick to what's actually supposed to happen.
And how many times does that actually happen?
To the T, never, but that's to be expected.
This is a good time for,
from the bride side, I guess if I'm speaking vendor wise, like when Austin and I sat down, I said, we need to have a good DJ.
Okay.
Everyone dancing the whole night. I'm a big dancer. So I was like, not that I'm good, but I like to dance. So, disclaimer, I'm not talented. I just like.
Okay.
But that was like my big thing.
That's a good one because, that's a bulk of the night, really.
Yeah.
And that's the part that your guests are going to participate in. Like,
right.
Like if they don't, there's always that random table who really doesn't care about you. You're there because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
And you really don't care to listen to the speeches. You're like, oh, cool. There's so-and-so talking. I don't know who that is. this food is fine. But then like the music starts and then you might the next day, oh my God, best wedding ever.
Right. Yeah, that's when you start to loosen up and have fun. And yeah, so that was my most important.
Do you have any do not play songs on your?
Yes. I actually have the option to not allow song requests, and I'm strongly debating doing that. I don't know though. Is that mean?
No, it's just a tough one. It's like I feel like, and you don't want to make the DJ's life like a living hell. But like, for example, again, 9 weddings. So like, I generally will always request the same Beyonce song, "Crazy in Love," because it's my favorite. That's a good one. Like it's wedding appropriate, kind of.
Right.
So it's like I would be so sad if I went to the wedding and the DJ was like, because I've had experiences when DJs are mean to me.
Sorry.
No, my time. And so like it's a bummer when they just straight up tell you no, but at the same time, like most DJs are like, yeah, we'll get to that. You know what I mean? And as long as you're not a jerk, you won't even remember that your song didn't get played.
Exactly. I feel like there's definitely a way to go about saying we're not going to play your song while smiling. It's like when you're at a bar and you request a song, and at the end of the night you realize they never played it. Okay.
Make sure your parents and Austin's parents, you know, like get the songs they want to hear. You know, like the important people are on the list. I think that's fine.
Yeah, it's just more like I don't want the chicken dance or the cha-cha slide or the Cupid shuffle, or I could go on and on.
So like any organized dance.
Anything that has a dance to it.
You know, like the electric slide, that's my favorite.
No. The wobble, mix it, all of it. I don't want any of it.
I'd probably leave my wedding if the wobble started. Like I do feel like, I mean, like, and to each their own. I wouldn't want all of those playing. I feel like one of the slides I could handle, or like a remix of all of the slides because I am a slide dancer.
Noted.
But no wobble.
Yeah, no.
Or like anything like real uncomfortable. Like if it's going to be a group effort, it's got to be like appropriate for children and old people.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, here's a good wine check-in. How's your wine?
It's going. This glass says this is my wedding planning glass. My little brother for me for Christmas.
That's so cute.
Has dual purposes.
I love that. This one says, so my former co-host on Good Day State Line made me some glasses actually for Christmas. This says, so I was in Target and it makes me feel like happy and sad to drink out of it during these times.
Bittersweet.
I suppose technically I can go in Target, but when they do drive up and they do delivery, I feel like I can.
Yeah, I've gone into Target since this all happened, and I'm constantly worried when I walk by the Magnolia section that I will be judged if I go near it because it's not essential to me at this time.
So you order stuff.
I just avoid. I should order stuff.
I got a Target order today.
I love it.
Okay. Let me see. I wrote these out of order. I think the last questions I have, okay. Superpower, guilty pleasure, TV show, and dog. Okay, I have 2 questions left, and they are food related because I met you because we both like food.
Yes.
So let's start with this one. What is your favorite? So Rachel runs the Rockford Cravings Instagram account. I'm sure you're following it. If you're not, go follow it now. What's your favorite food to take pictures of? What photographs the best?
Sushi is actually very photogenic. And it's just so, I'm talking about it like it's food, but it is so versatile. There's so many different things that go in it, and it's beautiful. And everyone loves sushi. No one ever gets upset when I post sushi photos. So
because even if you don't really want to eat it, it's very pretty.
Oh yeah.
And there's so many bright colors because the fish is raw. That's a really good answer. I've taken a few pictures of sushi and I'm with you. It's also like, it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
So you can kind of manipulate
chopsticks. You could do different. Sometimes I hate when it's just always a picture of my plate. I feel like it gets a little tired after a while. So it's fun to do different things with sushi.
Okay, follow-up question. What is the most difficult or worst food to take pictures
of? Sometimes pasta can look really gross depending on how much sauce is in there.
Understandable.
Or it can just look like soup sometimes, and that's not really enjoyable to look at. Otherwise, burgers can be hard too, because you want to see what it looks like once you've bitten into it.
Yeah.
Falling apart, and it can look really gross. And So those would be my hard ones.
Do you use the portrait setting on your phone or no for food?
Sometimes. It depends. Usually I try to.
My biggest problem with that, because today I did this awesome interview with Halo Cupcake. It's on Sunday. Please watch it. It's delicious also. And I was trying to take a picture of the cupcake when I bit into it because there were blueberries inside and it was awesome. But I was like, with stupid portrait mode, it's like it keeps telling you to get farther away. I'm like, the cupcake is only so big.
Yeah, if you want to get a detailed shot, it's just impossible to do portrait mode. So,
okay, this is the biggest question of the night.
Oh my gosh.
And you can give me more than one answer because I don't want to make you, stressed.
I think I know what
is, okay, what do you think it's going to be?
Are you going to ask me what my favorite restaurant is?
No, I'm going to ask you the first restaurant you're going to go to when you're allowed.
Oh man, that is hard.
I know.
How do you have to do this to me?
Give me a handful. What are you like? What are you craving? And sometimes the experience is different at home because like pizza, I can eat pizza at home.
Right. Yeah.
Do you want to really like? How often do you want to order sushi and eat it on your couch? Like it's just a little different.
Yeah, absolutely. We're actually ordering Mark's Fusion tonight.
Okay.
I'm really excited about it. But as far as where I want to go when this is over, I'll probably have to give you a list. So now that JMK is closed, I want to go there just because I can't right now.
Yeah.
Woodfire is one of my favorite like date night spots. And as much as everyone loves their pizza, their pasta is really good too. So I'd probably want to go there and have both, let's be honest. Prairie Street because of the docks, obviously. Maybe I should stop there because I would probably list up every restaurant if I could.
That's okay, I'm agreeing with you. Woodfire also has wine on tap.
Yes.
It's like, I can't even describe what wine on tap tastes like to anyone. Like if you have, it's clean, it's delicious, it's amazing. And that you cannot get wine on tap delivered. Like
no,
it won't even taste the same if it got delivered. Mm-hmm. And then Prairie Street. Oh, I'm very thankful. My friend, we went there maybe a couple weeks before this because it was like a Sunday afternoon. And she was like feeling like, when you get those like just gross feelings about life and you're just like, I gotta go somewhere.
Yeah.
So we went and sat outside and had drinks and cheese curds, and their cheese curds are on the top of my list.
Oh yes. The cheese curds are truly some of the best in town, I would say. I don't know if I've met a cheese curd I like as much as Prairie Street's.
What a way to end the show, Rachel. All right, well, cheers to you.
Cheers, friends.
Part of Wine Skype every Wednesday night at 7.
Yeah.
I mean, do I love my job or do I love my job?
I love your job because it allows me to do these things with you.
I know. As soon as we can have Rachel be part of a Good Day State Line wedding episode, it is going to happen.
Yes.
Much like her wedding. So we will see you then.
All right. Good to talk to you.